Is there something that you do to make yourself feel good? You might go out and buy a new pair of shoes, refresh the look with a bit of a haircut. For an increasing amount of people in our area, it seems plastic surgery is an option that they're taking. I don't know about you. To me, it feels like it is becoming more common these days, from breast implants to the less invasive type of stuff, the lip injections. Are we taking the risks with these procedures seriously? Or because it's cosmetic, are we taking it a little bit lighter perhaps than other procedures? Beck Mungovan is a local woman who's preparing for a cosmetic removal after getting a lot of grief from her breast implants. She's come into the studio today to share her story. Hi there, Beck.
Good morning.
Thanks for coming in and sharing your personal experience.
Sure.
What's happened?
So I was one of the many young ladies a number of years ago that decided to get breast implants. For my own benefit, I just wasn't happy with my body shape, and so ahead I went, and surgery went well, recovery was awesome, and I had no complaints until about a year in.
So what happened then?
So I sort of started getting some seemingly random symptoms that would, be treated individually. So things like, fatigue, bouts of fatigue where it was difficult to get out of bed and things like that, chronic joint pain, incoordination, lots of intolerance to temperature extremes, things like that. One of the main things was what I like to call a brain fog, so not being able to concentrate or think clearly, and memory affected as well.
So did you make the connection that this might be related to your surgery?
No, not at all. So basically I've gone to around 20 different specialists and health professionals, including chiro, physio, naturopath. I've had dry needling and suction cups and things like that for back and neck pain. I've been to soft tissue specialists, exercise physiologist, psychologist, immunologist and neurologist. But no, I didn't realise that they were all to do with my breast implants at the time.
So what makes you think that it is to do with breast implants?
So a wonderful thing happened a couple of months ago. My lovely sister-in-law sent me a link to a webpage called Healing Breast Implant Illness, because she was very aware of all the symptoms that I was experiencing, and she came across it and thought, this sounds like you. So I went ahead and jumped on and went, oh my goodness, this is too uncanny. I think this is me. So I went ahead and joined a Facebook group, which currently has over 40,000 members, Healing Breast Implant Illness, and read some of the ladies' stories and saw their photos on that site, and just realised that I think this is me.
I've never heard of breast implant illness before. Is it medically, scientifically recognised?
Unfortunately, not at this stage. So what we find is that any research that is being done on breast implants tends to be that funded by the manufacturing companies or those that have a financial interest in the implant. So, skewing results could be possible. So I think what we need is some independent research on the area.
You feel, though, that it is a reality?
Yes, definitely.
Were you aware that these types of symptoms were a possibility? Did anyone ever mention it to you before the surgery?
No. So the surgeon, I had a wonderful surgeon. He explained all of the surgery risks and things that could happen during recovery, and also a specific type of cancer that has been detected in women with breast implants, but certainly nothing of the autoimmune nature that myself and thousands of other women are currently experiencing.
Do you regret getting the implants?
Look, I don't think I do. If somebody had have told me at the time that this could be the possibility, I think I still would have went ahead. The difference is I probably would have got them removed maybe 4 or 5 years ago rather than continually suffering until now.
So do you think that had you been told this was a possibility, is it that mindset of, oh, these side effects are so rare, it's not going to be an issue for me?
Yeah, I think so. And look, without that scientific research, we trust the doctors and we trust the research that is available. So as far as I was concerned, implants were safe.
What are you doing about it now?
Right. So after reading all the other ladies' stories, and there's also a Australian and New Zealand page as well that has about 1,900 ladies joined on it. So I joined that group, and 3 days later I'd booked myself into a cosmetic surgeon down in Sydney who's experienced in removing breast implants and the capsule that forms around them. So I head to Sydney in 2 weeks' time to have them removed, and hopefully I'll see some improvements in my health.
How are you feeling about the whole situation then?
Yeah, pretty nervous. I think before I was aware of any of this, I would have just totally shrugged off the possibility of ever getting them removed, or if I did, having them replaced with a fresh set. But now I just can't wait to get them out of my body because they've made me so unwell.
Beck, thank you for explaining your personal situation. Good to hear from you. Beck Mungovan there, local woman speaking to you on 12:33 ABC Newcastle.